Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Friday, my droids, which feels a little bit weird to say. But I didn't have power on Wednesday. There was a crazy cyclone that blew trees down. I had no power, no internet, so I wasn't able to stream this week's comic, which was released, and by which I'm referring to Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Republic Under Siege, #1. TGIF indeed, Digi. You're absolutely right. What a week it's been. Huh, let me tell you. I can't help but notice. Let me throw some gonks in here for my own nourishment. I can't help but notice that this is issue #1 of Republic Under Siege, and it's also issue 5 of 12 of Battle of Jakku. So this is Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku 5, Republic Under Siege 1. And while that may sound weird, that's very on brand for classic Star Wars. The first thing I think of is Dark Forces 3, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. So cracks me up a little bit. That's what it makes me think of. But I'm actually really enjoying the Battle of Jakku crossover event so far. Yeah, the next chapter begins. So Republic Under Siege is what this next part is. I guess Battle of Jakku Uprising is finished then. The Acolytes of the Beyond. I'm very intrigued where this is all going, and I think the use of that word acolyte is not a coincidence. I think we're really kind of leaning into that a bit more. I love it when you can tell exactly what movie still each face has been like pulled from. And the artwork is actually really good here. I'm not saying they did like pulled a Salvador LaRocca or anything, but you can absolutely tell this is from the carbon freezing chamber in The Empire Strikes Back. This is from Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi. This is from Echo Base on Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, looking up from the console. Like it's burned into my brain. What's up, Vortan? Thanks for joining us. Rated T, just in case anyone was concerned. We got some chillins at home watching. Let's do it. Let's do Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, issue #5, Republic Under Siege, issue #1. Damn the torpedoes, we're going in. R.I.P. to John Cassaday. I'm not familiar with his entire body of work. Obviously, Skywalker Strikes and a couple other of his, but I kind of want to go back through and see what I'm missing here because, man, obviously has a lot of talent. Look at these images, are gorgeous. Let's do it. The swamp planet Lehanis in the Outer Rim. Didn't expect to come along on a Jedi treasure hunt, especially after we left that mad Moff Adelhard in the dust, Luke. Trust me, Rin, it's important. For me, for the Republic. We may have slowed Adelhard's advances, but I doubt he'll be down for long. That's right, and look at this ambush. These shadowy figures in the trees, and they're everywhere. They're surrounded. He's going for his lightsaber. But I doubt he'll be down for long. And we can't let him or our new friends get their hands on this kind of relic. Oh, I see. He's talking about the acolytes here. And we can't let him or our new friends get their hands on this kind of relic. The compendium belonged to a Jedi master named Kai Narek. His death sent one of his students down a dark, irredeemable path. The device's legacy and power can't be ignored. Get behind me. You're kidding, right? I'm not just watching. We're in this together. That's right. You're bringing a DH-17 to a lightsaber fight, but I love where your head's at. Disable the Jedi and his ally. Reclaim the item. It belongs to the shadows. To the acolytes of the beyond. Consider it done, Archmage Housel. I mean, they're not going to go down without a fight. Honestly, like, it takes a lot of balls to try and jump Luke Skywalker at this period in the galaxy. There are legends, poems, and songs. They know who he is. They know who they're messing with here. His insane level of power, and still. We can't let them get to the compendium! Oh, that's Luke. We can't let them get to the compendium. Hold your ground. Look at this. This is terrifying. I love it. I love it. It's so over the top. Why did I zoom in? Now I gotta reset it. My bad. There you go. We can't let them get to the compendium. Hold your ground. Doing my best here, but it feels like a lot of work to protect a rusty sundial. You have a lot to learn, Rinzanat, but now is not the time. Ah, time. You've used the term as if you've mastered it, as if the Force only speaks to you. Time is a tool we can use to our advantage, too. What do you mean? We have the item. You've lost. We lose if we're playing the same game. But we're not Jedi. Because in the game we're playing, by delaying you here on this turgid pile of sludge, we've won. Damn. This whole thing was just a distraction. Okay, which means elsewhere, a strike is happening without Luke or this crack team able to do anything to defend. And the very overt Mara Jade vibes of this whole interaction is not lost on me, all right? I'm just playing it cool, waiting to see where this goes first. You're right. You're right. Archmage Housel. We've got an Archmage in Star Wars. The fandoms are all bleeding together. Honestly, I love it. I'm glad that we're leaning more into the high fantasy with terms like mage, because Jedi are space wizards. They're space wizards. Like, end of story. And I think that any sort of like magic user terminology can be very accurately and faithfully applied to Jedi Knights and Force users in general. I mean, basically, the Force is just our surrogate for magic, because this is a fantasy story first and foremost. You know, it's a space opera, but this is definitely not hard sci-fi. And so we need that undefinable, indiscernible element that lets you get from point A to point B in the plot. And, you know, wizards use magic. Jedi use the Force. So I'm totally down with the use of Archmage here. I think that's great. All right, not Mara Jade. What are you playing at? Because in the game we're playing, by delaying you here on this turgid pile of sludge, we've won. Star Wars, The Battle of Jakku, Republic Under Siege. From the Depths, Chapters 5 of 12. Written by Alex Segura, art by Stefano Raphael, colors by Alex Sinclair. And Consolidation, written by Alex Segura, art by Jethro Morales, colors by Jim Campbell. There's 2 stories in this issue. Okay, I did not know that. From the Depths and Consolidation. After the Battle of Endor, a new republic was born in an attempt to unite the galaxy. But in its infancy, this republic faced a threat as the relentless Governor Adelhard of the Anoat sector continued the Imperial fight in the aftermath of Vader's and Palpatine's deaths. As Adelhard's power took hold, the dark side cult, the Acolytes of the Beyond, and member Reyna Oscure allied with him, intending to forge their own plans for the scattered remains of the Empire. Luke Skywalker and Leia Organa assembled a rebel team to fight back against Adelhard's forces. Though they managed to deter him and retaliate against his sector, the team barely escaped with their lives. The New Republic won its first battle, but it has yet to win the war. Let's go. Chandrilla, okay, nice. We don't, you know, for how significant this planet is, we don't come here enough. In her brightest dreams, it never went like this for Leia. In her brightest dreams, it never went like this for Princess Leia Organa. When she allowed herself to form a bold new hope, it was clearer, uncomplicated. The rebellion won. The Empire lay defeated. The New Republic was born. This is great. I love that they've captured this moment. Even Lando's little clapping dance. It's funny. These faces are so nondescript, and yet they really summarize entire characters just in a couple squiggly lines. It's pretty impressive, actually. It really is. Ronan, you know, we very well could. We know that Mon Mothma has so many roots there, it's very possible we'll be seeing that expanded on. I would love to see it in live action. That would be so cool. The rebellion won. The Empire lay defeated. The new Republic was born. But reality is more complicated than dreams, even the ones that seem to come true. The delusional Governor Adelhard threatens the New Republic's efforts to establish itself, as the remains of the Empire make their own last-ditch efforts towards victory. It's in this complex reality that Leia once again realizes that nothing is ever easy. Incoming message from the planet Kashyyyk. Attention, Princess Leia. Incoming. Patch it in. Karathrar, it's an honor, as always. I'm eager to hear any and all news from Kashyyyk, old friend. Yes, I stand with your people, Representative. The New Republic supports your battle for freedom. But something tells me that's not why you called. What do you know, Karathrar? Where is Chewbacca and my husband? I see. If the last you'd heard from the Millennium Falcon was near Ashmead's Lock, then where could they be by now? I wish you knew more too, but such is war and all its grime and terror. I wish we could do more for all your people. We will do more for you. You have my word. And in walks Mon Mothma. It's got to be, right? Also, you know, it seems kind of barren from this ridge view she has out the window, but we know that Chandrila is actually a very lush world. It's a pretty nice large window, you know? Like, that's the thing. If you're around Mon Mothma, you're going to be in some lavish digs, almost always. Except for when she's temporarily, like, bunking on Yavin. I wish we had the resources to help, Leia. You know that. Wishes and dreams won't arm the Kashyyyk fighters, Mon. Any word from your brother? Nothing yet. He seemed worried the Jedi artifact could fall into the wrong hands. Something we can ill afford now. Even if we can't help Kashyyyk. Leia, you know as well as I do, we're spread too thin. Especially now that Adelhard is more than a distraction. He's a deadly threat to the Republic. To what we're building here. Do we suspend what we believe in while we build it? Isn't that the first step to going down a different path? A darker path? Damn, Leia. It's a bold thing to say to Mon Mothma, but I mean, you have every right to say it, and you have, like, fought and bled for this New Republic, so, yeah, you're not wrong. I understand, Leia, but governance rarely holds the same idealistic wonder as revolution. The team we sent to the Anoat sector to assess the Adelhard threat has come back battered and reeling. So, our task is clear. We not only have to build this New Republic from the ground up, but we must do it while defending the ideals that brought us here. Then that's our mission, Mon. We'll continue to fight, but we'll continue to build, too. And that means finding help. Finding people who understand what a republic is. And what it stands for. The Anoat sector. Look at this art. This is fantastic, man. Let them run. Let them scream about their battles here. Their failures. Their cowardice. Let them realize that the fist of the Empire remains strong. Governor. What is it, Lieutenant? We have a prisoner. He's demanding an audience. Tell me, Pilot. What gives you hope that any words with me will save your foolish life? My name is Pessin, sir. I come to you a broken man. I surrender. If you ask me, I think this poor pilot is pissing in the wind with that request. What could you have for me, Pessin, that would prevent your looming death? A traitor. Someone in your midst. Someone you know. Rebel scum! Psh, nice. Gotta shut him up quick. Do you consider us fools? Pawns easily moved by your trickery? I'll handle him, Governor. I have no doubt, Lieutenant. look at Commander Brog. He's like, whoa, what just happened? Nobody expected. That's the thing. She's trying to maintain her cover, obviously, but like that's such an out of character move for her. Is it gonna backfire? Ugh. My. I never thought you had it in you, Lieutenant. See, people are noticing that that was kind of a weird move. Such fire. I can feel the burning emotion. Almost as if your life depended on it. Oh, damn. She's like very being subtle about it, but she's straight up calling her out. Like, I know that it's you. You just gave yourself away. Adelhard is either too dumb or too preoccupied to notice what just happened here, but it didn't get past her. Ah, the witch. Reyna Obscure. What brings your magics and spirits to my bridge? My reasons should be clear, Governor. I've come to see you. Jump scare. I wasn't ready to see Adelhard make out with someone, man. Also, this is amazing. Just dragging his ass away. Is she gonna like apologize to him later? Be like, shut up, I'm the mole. Stop it. Maybe she has to silence him now. Because he's desperate for his freedom. He'll sink anyone to get it. So maybe she has to kill this guy. That'd be really complicated for her. I've come to see you, baby. What is it, Ubrick? Why do you pull away? Do you fear the temptation of the witch you don't understand? This is not the time nor place. I understand the power you wield, the dark side you and your acolytes of the beyond claim to know. But I am also a wary soldier, Reyna Obscure. I need to think on how best to use the Force to achieve our goals. For someone who claims to now embrace the dark side, my dear, you're certainly judicious about expressing it outside of our private circle. Malastare. Nice! Malastare. You know, I hear they have pod racing on Malastare. Very fast. Very dangerous. Holding station for the Imperial forces of Grand General Kenner Loring. Kenner? That's a great reference. Nice. Kenner and Admiral Hasbro in the Secret Council. Darna, Erdis, anyone! I need an assist now. Getting swarmed. Hang tight, Brink. We're coming over. Y-Wings and B-Wings. Oh my. God, look at this artwork. Look at the colors here. The lighting on his helmet, like the green tracers coming out. Fantastic. This is fantastic. Yeah, Lord Mattel. Exactly. Gotta do better than that, Erdis. I'm cornered. Coming up behind you, Brink. Hold on. Translated from Celestes. Oh, okay, that's helpful. One down. Wait. No. Brink! Brink! Damn it, he's gone. No time for tears, Darna. We have to get ourselves out of here. Fast! The Akiva summit was laughable. Akiva! Nice. Okay. Right, because the summit is happening right now pretty much in the Aftermath novels. The Akiva summit was laughable. Sloane's attempt to unify us has failed. Our precious empire is in tatters. And I fear only some of us have the fortitude to sew it back together. So your call came in at an opportune time, Grand Moff Adelhard. Your blockade of the Anoat sector has become the stuff of legend. As has your entrenchment on Malastare, Grand General Loring. I believe we have similar goals. And similar targets. Even now I'm alerted to another defeat for the newly birthed Republic. The opportunity awaits, Adelhard. It just needs to be seized. I've received intelligence, rumors of a looming battle, a final stand against the Republic. Information that could serve us well. Though I'd suggest you exercise some restraint with your other alliances. What's happening here? Look at this guy. Why are you paying so much attention, dude? You're clearly like a pencil pusher, but he's like fully paying... Could this be a spy? Could this be a mole? No, it's just the way his head has been turned in the drawing. Although I'd suggest you exercise some restraint with your other alliances. Don't presume to judge me or my choices, Loring. My forces are ready to join yours. I need to know more about your supposed allies, Adelhard. I will not be rushed into an alliance, no matter how perfect it seems. End transmission. Damn, okay. So he respects Adelhard's military prowess over in the Anoat sector, but he's like, you're aligning yourself with weirdo Force user fringe cults, and that's not what we're about. Show some decorum if you want to bring our empire back. It's weird though. You would think that Kenner isn't very much in like a beggars can't be choosers kind of position, like take what you can get. Typical Imperial arrogance though, to turn your nose up at an alliance like that over appearances, right? That Anzati woman will be Adelhard's undoing. Now tell me, how long have you been standing there? Is he breaking the fourth wall right now? No. He's talking to this dude, I bet you. Look, they keep showing him snooping. And now he, like, no, we're focusing on him. It's got to be him. How long have you been standing there? Stop him! Now! Oh my god, run, dude! Run! He's down this way! We've lost him! Circle back! This is an emergency message from Agent Bauman Deal. Attention Calder Barons, highest urgency. I don't have much time. I heard them talking. Loring and Adelhard. They're combining forces. Loring was talking about a... Damn. Did he get enough out? Did he get enough of the transmission out before he got shot that someone... This is like an all or nothing situation. Maybe the message got out, maybe it didn't. We're not going to know probably till the next issue. That was very Rogue One. That was a really cool moment, actually. It makes me think of Cassian Andor in the very beginning. Getting the intel out of the guy, and then the guy starts panicking, so he just like shoots him in the back and climbs out of there. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And this rebel agent is like, he knew this was his moment. It was now or never, and he had to risk it all. Died a hero, if you ask me. Loring was talking about a... Back on Lehanis. Ren, we have to go now. This was a trap. We need to get back. Stay a little longer. Just take the rest of them out. These guys could become a future problem. Right there with you, Luke. But these acolytes aren't making it easy on us. Duck! Nice work, Ren. What's with these zealots? You speak with the confidence of a child, Rin Zenat. Yeah, that's right. I know your name. I read your file. And that's totally like the attitude there. Your hubris and ignorance make for a toxic mix. Oh, she got her. A fast-acting poison. The acolytes of the Beyond are everywhere. If you defeat one, another will rise. Oh, look. She hit the... She like, whacked her bag off her arm. That's totally where the artifact is. Luke's compass. Ah! Let her go. Is that saber hitting her, or was it hitting the... Did you just slice her with a... I don't understand how that's not chopping limbs off. Whatever. Give it up, Housel. Your people have fallen. We have the artifact. It's over. Far from it, Skywalker. In fact, you'll soon see. This is but the beginning. Don't try it. Just give her the old Anakin treatment. Just 2 legs and an arm. You're good. The walls are closing in on you, Jedi. You and your friends. As they struggle to build something, the shadows will... Her face, absolutely unhinged. She looks so crazed in this panel. I love it. You talk too much. But that might help me. Oh, this is it. This is the meet cute. Tell me what you know about Adelhard, the false inquisitor. What are they planning next? Do you take me for a fool? A Jedi doesn't threaten or blackmail. I have nothing to fear from you, my gallant Skywalker. Not from him, no. But me? I'm another story. That guy, Adelhard, the one your boss works for, he tried to kill me twice. Tried to kill my friends, too. I don't take kindly to that. It makes me mad. Yeah, she gets the picture. Look at that. Look at that change of expression now. And Luke is just being like grumpy, like, yeah, I can't do violence, but she can. So tell us what you want to know, unless you're willing to take to gamble that I'm as honest and calm as my friend here. And there's the bag. You need to get the bag, guys. Your new Republic can't be everywhere. It's not just Adelhard, pilot. There are forces. If you've got no more to share, do it now, or I swear. Hey, the artifact! They're heading towards my ship. On it. I can't believe you guys didn't pick it up as soon as the fight was over. What, you just let it? Come on. That belongs to us, whoever you are. No. No, 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 no. Are you kidding? She's back. She's back, ladies and gentlemen. It can't be. Wait, you know this person? Of course he does. And hey, I should say, thanks for making this one easy, Skywalker. Aphra! Oh my god, I'm so down. I'm so down for this. It didn't even occur to me that Aphra could be a major player in this. Her story ended, and like she's just out there in the galaxy. Welcome back. Well, I'm so happy right now. This is great. Thanks for making this one easy, Skywalker. I need to trail you more often. Oh, she looks great, too. She looks great. I like this slight redesign. This is kind of the outfit that she was wearing towards the end of the Doctor Aphra series. To be continued. Oh, this just gets better and better, man. Battle of Jakku has been, like, knocking it out of the park. Consistently. Okay, here we go. Consolation, our second story. Consolidation. Written by Alex Segura, art by Jethro Morales. Colors by Jim Campbell. Even in these turbulent times, I can sense when something goes wrong. Okay, this is an Adelhard narration, obviously. Even in these turbulent times, I can sense when something goes wrong. When the balance and structure I bring to my ship, to my people, is thrown off kilter. This is one of those times. I need you to be discreet, Brog. As you wish. I need you to check in on our dutiful Lieutenant Elatia. I'm curious to see how she handles our prisoner, and how transparent her methods are. Oh, they're so onto her. Oh, Elatia, now Elatia has to be extracted, or find a way out. I did not stumble upon this rank through blind belief. It will be very telling, I think. I learned, over time, how to craft alliances and partnerships that would not only serve others, but in the end benefit me. I have spoken to Housel, my dear Governor. The acolytes of the Beyond are at your service. Look at him, he's like, don't touch me. Yeah, Ray Sloan. And look, there's Brendel Hux. Very nice, looking just like Dom Gleason's brother, as we saw in the Mandalorian episode. This is some cool continuity right here. And Kenner, Mr. Admiral Kenner Mattel Hasbro. The Empire is a broken goblet, shattered and sharp, pieces strewn across the galaxy. False leaders like Sloan, thick-headed Loring, and the fraud Yupe Tashu will each make their half-hearted claims for power. But it is my job to show the remaining shards how to behave. How to show strength and honor what came before. The Empire has plans for you, Adelhard. But also, learn from its mistakes. That's right, Sly Moore getting cooked. If you embrace the dark side of the Force, dearest Governor, your path to victory might be a bit smoother. Don't you trust me? So as not to repeat them. So I negotiate, not only with my fellow Imperial survivors, officers of the Empire desperate to retain some continuity and consistency, but also with others. Grand Moff Adelhard, an honor. There is much we can do together with our forces combined. Others outside the structure and hierarchy of the Empire. Even those that might believe in things that could be to blame for the Empire's fall. Oscure speaks highly of you, Tashu, but I must ask. The magic and alchemy of the Force, whether it be Jedi, Sith, or anything in between. And though I find myself drawn to the easy power and the allure of the dark side, what can the acolytes of the Beyond do for me? For the new Empire? I must remain focused on the bigger picture, and all its players. If I am to start and win this war, I must not only activate the true believers, the soldiers and generals and admirals. You've made an unfortunate choice, Imperial.
Let us crush these interlopers, Ziva. Show them what it means to try and invade our home again.
Nice, this Klatooinian is using Baze Malbus's backpack, like cycler blaster from Rogue One as well. Not every day you see an Ithorian who's willing to throw down, like in a physical fight. I respect it. I respect it a lot.
Show them what it means to try and invade our home again.
I recognize the bravery it took to set foot here on Kijimi. I can offer a few minutes to these former Imperials, to hear them beg for mercy. But also those who might benefit from our rule. Criminals who bask in chaos. Parasites desperate for a chance to slide their hands into your pocket, fumbling around for anything of value. We are Imperials, Zeva Bliss, but a new breed, unafraid to bargain and break bread with those groups that might help us, so that we might all reap the rewards. In short, the perfect pawns. Yeah, your honeyed words are not gonna... I mean, he's gonna have mixed results, because we already know that the Spice Runners are gonna align themselves with him. But, I mean, others are gonna see through it. The Acolytes of the Beyond see him as a useful tool, the same way he sees them as useful pawns. So who's really gonna come out on top here? I recognize the irony that my own former colleagues, fellow servants of the Empire, have become the hardest to sway. You're needed on Akiva, Governor. There's little room for discussion. We must determine the future of the Empire. The future is here in the Anoat sector. If you want to win back what we've lost, you will send support to me and help me reclaim the galaxy, Grand Admiral Sloane. Being pulled in other directions by forces I have yet to determine. Well, entrench on Malastare against the wishes of that upstart Sloane. Very well. So, the most loyal have become revolutionaries against those we once considered allies. Such are the games of war, Ubrick. And now we're seeing the mysterious red-cloaked man again. It's gotta be Gallius Rex, right? It's gotta be Gallius Rex. That's gonna be a whole moment when he shows up. Cloaked in flawed logic and double talk, as if working toward a plan no one can fully see yet. But as I marshal my forces, and I make alliances and treaties, be discreet, Brog. Oh, now Brog is actually on his way down to kill Eladia, isn't he? I must also be vigilant in my own home, among my own people. Be discreet, Brog. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, even though no one has ever seen you be discreet. In those moments of doubt, I think back to the leaders I look to for guidance and inspiration. Of course, Adelhard has seen this happen firsthand, and it kind of was formative to him as an Imperial, on how to handle matters, big or small. And how to tighten the tension in your rope when needed. Your contact on Malastare. Yes. And how to tighten the tension in your rope when needed. And use the connections I've forged. Your contact on Malastare. Yes. I have a favor to ask of them. Grand General Kenner Mattel Hasbro Loring controls a meaningful faction of Imperials. Deal's betrayal has been handled, Grand General. Excellent. We intercepted the message? A bulbous blowhard. He has also proven reticent to my warmest invitations. Negative. Something was sent out, but it can't be traced. Damn it. Give it another check immediately. We must prevent whatever that traitor learned from... Are you listening to me? What is going on? I've been asked to relay a message from the Anoat sector. Oh, but I've learned that when one path is blocked... Adelhard! You must be able to pivot and try another. Damn, so he's like, okay, if you're not going to join me, I'm just going to have you killed and replaced. That's so cold. Oh, no, okay. They're just putting the screws to him because here he is capitulating now. Okay, I got it. But I've learned that when one path is blocked, you must be able to pivot and try another. Thought over your offer, Adelhard, and it makes perfect sense. My apologies for not being as agreeable as I should have been. We must pool our resources to best serve the memory of the Empire and forge a new legacy, with you in command. Look at this smug bastard right here. He's like, "Aw, yeah, I've been waiting for that." I'm happy to see you. I'm happy you've come to see it from my perspective. There is still much work to be done, old friend. God, he's so manipulative, man. And completely off his rocker, too. Like, this man could do anything. He's so unhinged in his style of governance. What is it, Brog? But even as one thread is resolved, another question arises.
You need to see this.
In a game of war, one must plan with guile and cunning, but also brace for surprises.
I found him here.
And for the harshest betrayals. Damn, she did it. Aletia did it. Oh, that doesn't cover you, though. That still doesn't cover you. Poor Pessin. F in the chats for Pessin. He pessed it all away. But Aletia was acting super out of character on the bridge when she tried to shut him up right before he revealed moles, which I think she should have played it cool and then taken her chances with it. But, like, they noticed. They noticed she did that. She led him away, and now here he is just dead in the hallway. She was the last one seen with him alive. Like, come on. She didn't cover her tracks very well at all. If anything, she should have been like, troopers, take him away. And then later, like, snuck into the cell and killed him. But, like, it still traces back to her. And they already know. Adelhard already knows, and I'm thinking it's because Reyna told him. Either way, to be continued. This was a fantastic issue. I really, really enjoyed this one, actually. Next time, Luke and Doctor Aphra join forces to fight off a surprise attack as the remaining Imperials plot their next move. Luke Skywalker must battle his way through a gang of Force-focused zealots. A group of Imperial survivors plot to return the Empire to its past glory, and hint at a huge struggle to come. I wonder if that could be the Battle of Jakku. This whole shebang is named after. Can Luke survive against a giant swamp rat? What? And what intel does Aphra have that can help the New Republic as the defiant Imperial Grand Moff Adelhard consolidates his power and allegiances? He discovers a traitor. Yeah, I'm nervous for Aletia. I don't know what move she's going to make, but hopefully she can make it off the ship. No, this is great. And I'm so happy to have Aphra back in the fold, too. Like, that was a great surprise. That's one of the things about reading this one a couple days after it came out, is that usually I see reactions on social media from the comics and things inevitably get spoiled. So I'm really glad I didn't know about this ahead of time. Like, that was really cool in the moment. Always nice to see Mon Mothma again. And I like that they've taken so much inspiration from all of the great footage we have of her in Andor now for these kinds of covers. But we're still paying tribute to the original actress as well because, you know, depending on the timeline, they're both applicable. They both work. And I love that. That's one of the ways that comics serve to really bridge the gap between subsequent adaptations of Star Wars. Like, I've noticed that nowadays when we draw Han Solo, it's like 75% Harrison Ford, and then the remainder is Alden Ehrenreich. Like, they really do blend the faces, or like, depending on what angle you're seeing them from, you could see either actor. And that's a really cool way of just sort of like mentally retraining your brain to accept that, like, yeah, when it looks like this actor, it's the same character as when it looks like this actor, and you could buy it. And the comics really help kind of like bridge that gap a little bit, because if you're like me, you've seen the original Star Wars so many times that like Harrison Ford was like the only Han Solo, and it took me a minute to be able to be like, no, I'm looking at Han right now when I look at Alden Ehrenreich, but that's my go-to example. But like right here with Genevieve O'Reilly playing Mon Mothma, it's the same thing. And what fantastic casting, by the way. Like, so good. Like, so good. They really nailed it back with Revenge of the Sith when they brought her on, and the fact that they were able to bring her back for Andor, like, it's some brilliant continuity. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Battle of Jakku comics so far. It's been really good. Can't wait for the next issue. This is all we got for Comics with Katarn, though. Today we read through the Battle of Jakku, issue number 5, Republic Under Siege, issue number 1, Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast. This was a lot of fun. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I guess, well, the weekend is up now, right? It's Friday. Thank goodness for that. I'll be back on Wednesday for the regularly scheduled Comics with Katarn, reading through the next issue. It's going to be a good time. So I'll see you all there. Thanks again for watching, everybody. And as always, may the Force be with you.